Hello and welcome to CBSSports.com. I'm Ken Berger, your senior NBA writer, with a new segment here on the site called In the Moment. We're going behind the scenes with some of the top players in the NBA. Brace yourselves, our first guest, Ron Artest. You waited 11 years to win a championship ring. You're auctioning it off for a good cause to raise awareness about mental health issues. First of all, how much money have you raised so far, and why is this so important to you?
It's very important. First, we raised on Larry King alone on the first 30 minutes was $120,000. So we had to thank Larry King for giving us that outlet, and it reached out to a lot of other networks. So then, up until right now, we had $500,000, and we still have another month to promote. And I just think it's important for the health of America and the kids, and the future, the stability, of the youth right now. We got a lot of these kids right now, they're not getting the opportunity because, they're making a lot of bad decisions when they're young. And then a lot of the kids are, which is naturally to be weak-minded at that age, you look up to what's around you. So a lot of these kids is being raised by the streets, they're being raised by TV, being raised by music.
Now, some people would look at your past and say, Ron Artest, helping people with mental illness, they would say, well, Ron's crazy. What impact is he going to have on it? I mean, I'm sure you've heard that before.
But I asked myself that question. I did. I asked myself that question because, when I first got involved, and as I get older and more mature, I understand my surroundings. So when I first got involved, when I first had this idea that I wanted to be involved, and I asked myself, I said, what are you doing? People are going to think you're crazy because, they already think you're crazy. I thought it was an important issue. Right, so I was a little bit nervous at first, but I'm like, if I don't say it, who else is going to step up and say it? And I didn't realize how big the issue was. I honestly did not know how important this issue was until everybody's coming to me like, thank you for helping out. I know how much it meant to me, but I didn't realize it hit home to so many people.
The same man, Ron Artest, who admitted drinking Hennessy at halftime of basketball games, is now abstaining from alcohol. Is this true?
Yeah, and it's not like...
Well, abstaining means you don't drink it at all.
Oh, no. Abstaining, I do sip occasionally, but the impressive thing to me is, like, sometimes I don't even want to drink sometimes. Not only was there's a lot of carbohydrates and alcohol, too many carbohydrates and alcohol, and that's what puts a lot of weight on you. But it was affecting my game. I'm an athlete, and now that I stopped in January, last year, and I said, wow, I'm playing so much better. And then when we won a championship, I had some champagne, and I did have some socialized, when the season was over. But, during the season and during August and during training camp, I try to stay away from it. And the more I stayed away from it, the more I forget that I actually want to drink,
We're taping this on your 31st birthday.
Yes.
You're still maturing? You're still growing up?
Still growing up. A lot more growing up to do. A lot more. So far behind, I got a lot of catching up to do.